Let's find out about sampling and preparation for the general test. The purpose of sampling is as follows. The reliability of any conclusions drawn from the analysis of a sample will depend upon how well the sample represents the whole batch. Because of the specific characteristics of herbal materials, in particular their lack of homogeneity, special handling procedures are required in relation to sampling. Sampling of material in bulk. Inspect each container or packaging unit for conformity with pharmacopoeia monographs or other requirements regarding packaging and labeling. Check the condition of the package and note any defects that may influence the quality or stability of the contents. Sample damaged containers individually. If initial inspection indicates that the batch is in uniform, take a sample from each one when a batch consists of 5 containers or packaging units. From a batch of 6 to 5 units, take a sample from 5. In the case of batches over 50 units, sample 10%, rounding up the number of units to the nearest multiple of 10. For example, a batch of 51 units would be sampled as for 60. General advice on sampling. After opening, inspect the contents of the unit selected for sampling for organoleptic characteristics, presentation of the material, the presence of admixtures, foreign matter, mold or signs of decay, the presence of insects, the presence of packaging material originating from poor or degraded containers. From each container or package selected, take 3 original samples from the top, middle, and bottom of the container, taking care to avoid fragmentation. The 3 original samples should then be combined into a pooled sample, which should be mixed carefully. The average sample is obtained by quartering. Form the pooled sample, adequately mixed, into an even and square-shaped heap and divide it diagonally into 4 equal parts. Take 2 diagonally opposite parts and mix carefully. Repeat the process as necessary until the required quantity to within plus or minus 10% is obtained. Any remaining material should be returned to the batch. The final samples are tested for the following characteristics: degree of fragmentation, identity and level of impurities, moisture and ash content, level of active ingredients where possible. Let's look at the quartering. Repeat as necessary before mixing and grinding samples A plus D or B plus C. The following is an example of the quartering for big material. Grinding instrument uses a suitable grinder depending on the amount of grinder, and stainless steel is recommended. Container. Unless otherwise specified, herbal drugs are pre-served in well-closed containers. The container is the device which holds drugs. The concept of a container also includes continuant parts such as the stopper or cap. The containers have no physical and chemical reactivity affecting the specified description and quality of the contents. Well-closed container protects the contents from the invasion of extraneous solid and from loss of the drug under ordinary or customary conditions of handling and storage. Where a well-closed container is specified, it may be replaced by a tight container. Tight container protects the containers from contamination by extraneous liquid or solid, from loss of contents, and from efflorescence, deliquescence, or evaporation under ordinary or customary conditions of handling and storage. Where a tight container is specified, it may be replaced by a hermetic container. Hermetic container is impervious into any gas and any microbe under ordinary or customary conditions of handling and storage. The term light-resistant means that it can prevent transmittance of light affecting in the specific description and quality of the contents and protect the contained drug from the light under ordinary or customary conditions of handling, transport, and storage. In the case of single-dosage forms, it contains the package which can prevent transmittance of light into an individual direct container. The herbal medicine storage method is specified in the standard specifications for each item, and most of them are stored in a well-closed container. When used immediately, analytical samples are stored in a well-closed container, but usually in a tight container. As herbal medicine is distributed in a crude state, it can greatly affect the quality test results. So please understand that sample collection and sample preparation are a very important process. That's all. Thank you.